Mobile videos have without a doubt changed the way that we learn. The just-in-time convenience of learning anywhere, anytime, any place means that people are learning when they're at the grocery store, they're learning when they're at the park, and when they have free time at a scale that we have never seen before. Learning has never been more convenient, but what helps us remember what we watch? I'm Dr. E.T., and this is Ed on EdTech. Keep yourself in the know about the latest trends in educational technology by subscribing to this channel and turning on notifications. EdTech Update highlighted mobile learning as a top trend, but mentioned that the lack of uniform content was also a key challenge. This is not a problem that's going to go away anytime soon because we have so many different choices to choose from. We've got Wikipedia articles, blogs, podcasts, and even videos. And even among videos, there are so many different channels like PBS, Discovery, and every YouTube educator has got a different style, such as like a Khan Academy is very different from a Physics Girl video, which is very different from a game theory video. Each serves very different audiences, so why focus on videos? Well, because research has shown that there's benefits for using videos for learning. A meta-analysis of 76 studies between static and moving content like PowerPoint and animations found that over 60% of students who saw animations performed better on recal tests than those who just saw the static images. Let's expand a little bit on recall. Veritasium talks about the importance of reflecting and thinking about what we watch. In psychology, there's this notion of the fluency illusion. There's this feeling that we know the contents that we've read or watched better than we actually do. In How We Learn by Benedict Carey, he says the fluency illusion is the primary culprit in below average test performances. Not anxiety, not stupidity, not unfairness or bad luck. So he's saying that we forget many of the things that we watch. Just think about the tutorial about fixing your car or something in your home, and then having to go back to the video while you're doing it. I'll use like the mobile device that's around when I'm actually doing the activity. So the YouTube Education Summit featured a number of creators who shared their thoughts about the future of education. Many of them focused on personalized learning. So CGP Grey talked about the personal digital tutor or digital Aristotle. The founder of Newton shared about how we might do this using data to help people with personalized learning. Now, many creators shared also about creativity. So Sal Khan talks about this notion of society moving from physical and mental labor to one focused on creativity. And Seth Godin talks about the importance of preparing learners for a world of uncertainty when most of what they get in schools are standardized types of tests. So this is also supported by research. A meta-study of 19 papers related to mobile learning in higher education found that critical success factors commonly mentioned were things like learner perceptions, ownership, and a user-friendly design of the content. And all of these things come when we're actively engaged with creation. And I've previously talked about how creativity is related to self-expression and intrinsic motivation. Another factor I feel is really important is picking the best educational video for what you'd like to learn. And by best video, I mean one that teaches the concept well, yet keeps the learner engaged. I find that some of the biggest YouTubers like MatPat align with student interest in video games or movies first, and then they include the educational components afterwards. Also, many videos use animations and illustrations to keep the content more engaging than listening to a traditional lecture. Several have commented about how the traditional lecture style of just sage on the stage delivery is going away. Part of our strategy at New EdTech has been to look at the most popular educational YouTube videos to make sure that we have some complementary activities that help promote deeper thinking and reflection. So we often need multiple activities per video because you can cover a lot of content in a 10-minute YouTube video. We've released a feature called YouTube linked lessons. And the way it works is you've got a single video and you have 2 or 3 complementary activities that cover different aspects of that video. So for example, you could have a simple matching activity just to test your knowledge. You could have another one which was a spinner with different topics for discussion with peers. And then you could also be making a mind map that shows what you learned from the video. Research has shown that these pre-tests tend to make learners reflect on what they've learned. A study of 98 high schoolers found that just increasing the amount of interactivity along with the videos, just in terms of like simple quizzes or small activities, has a significant impact on retention. Many of these activities are designed to encourage talking about the concept out loud, something that we've learned from research that helps recall. A meta-study with mobile devices found that 70% of the students who used mobile devices for collaborative learning performed better than their peers that didn't have mobile devices. And this effect was greater in studies where students were cooperating rather than competing with each other. Now, one thing I really liked about the old Bill Nye the Science Guy videos was that they had many examples that you could do at home, right in your kitchen, with kids doing science together. And with a lesson online, it's possible to have the hands-on learning concepts right on your mobile device. And so, but this is just one of the many ways of learning with mobile devices. Sometimes I'll comment on a video that I've watched, or I'll tweet about it, or maybe I'll join a discussion forum. I also tend to like to write these mind maps that help with my recall. Mobile learning means that people will be learning about an activity just before doing it in real life, be it a classroom, an upcoming purchase, or repair. And this is one of the reasons why I emphasize the ability to do hands-on activities on the device. Veritasium points out that video learning with interactivity is nothing new, and I'd agree with him that it's been around for a long time. One of the reasons why I'd refer to this time as a mobile learning renaissance is that we're perfecting the art of learning with online media, and it's my hope that one day we'll have a version of education that truly scales and is available for everyone. So those are my tips for getting the most out of mobile learning based on the research that's out there. What suggestions do you have for learning on the go? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.